turn the blade a little bit, and just using the tip to open up the skin. That opening, now just slide the knife along the bones. If you can't feel it, just have a look. Lift the fillet up and have a look. Slide it along. Backbone over the backbone. Over the other side. Have a bit of trouble through those bones there, and it doesn't matter if you do get the rib cage. I'll take the ribs with this one. You just cut like that, and you'll end up with everything. End up with the rib cage and the gut cavity. On these ones, I don't like that, because now you've got to clean it up. So I cut around that normally. I did get asked. I'll show you. You don't know how to take the wings off a fish, so if you want to maximise, like there's a fair bit of on here, you can take the wings off a fish. So I'm talking about this section here. Again, don't saw and cut through bones. There's always a way around it. So to take the wings off, there's a little bit of bone just here. Just slide the knife under that. Take it towards the head. Turn the knife around. You can come down. No bones here, this is just the gut cavity. You can almost just rip that. The other side. So again, you can see it's in between bones just there. There's no cutting through a bone, it's just that one and the gill raker. There's the rib cage that I've just found. So you can feel it, don't force the knife, you'd rather go around the bones than through them. Just going through bones, you're just going to blunt the knife, and you need to sharpen. The more times you do that, the more quickly you need to sharpen. So there's the wings. Action of moving the knife and moving the skin. Depending on the type of fish, you put a bit of downward pressure on the skin. But I know the trevallies and all these species, you'll just cut through the skin and leave it on there. So I've lifted the blade just a little bit off and left a little bit of flesh on there. To cut the bones out, this one there's ribs as well. There's a lateral line, you can feel them. I always find it easiest to turn the fish over. So skin side up, cut here gently, you'll feel that the knife hits the bone, so you've got to slide it. And then this side you can push the knife away from the flesh. So again, you want the knife close to the edge of the table or the skinning board or whatever you're using. I just find it easier. Just find it easier. I don't know. That's how I got shown, and I've tried the other way, and it's just easier. You can find the bones nice and easily. Remember, the bones aren't straight, so you're not going to go straight down. There's very little pressure on the knife. I'm just feeling it. You feel, well, as soon as there's a bit of resistance, don't force it. Just feel it and turn the blade a little bit. As you do more, you'll learn the anatomy of the bones, and you'll know which way to cut. I'll show you on the bigger one. I've left a bit of flesh purposefully on the skin. So a lot of these game fish, there is it's a red layer that's no good anyway, and the skin's really thin. So you'll end up cutting through it and leaving it on the fillet. So I'm not pressing the blade hard against the filleting board. Some species you can. The coral trout are the best if you're ever up north, they're the best to fillet. And you can really, anything with scales, parrotfish, mangrove jack, you can put a bit of pressure with the blade against the skin and really pull on the skin, and you'll get almost no flesh left on the skin. But these species, you can't do that. So the bones run down and then they turn. So you feel that with the blade, you can cut. On the other side, so I angle it towards the bones until I feel them, and just run the knife along them.
So do you cut on the gut cavity side first?
Yeah, gut cavity side first, this way, and then you feel it and you run the knife down, and then back side, feel it and run the knife down. When you're starting, you will waste a bit. Part of learning. So there's the fillet. To bag it up, depending if you're doing it yourself, or you then cut it, work out how big a pieces you want. It's a good idea if you're giving it away to, or even for yourself, especially if you have kids, just feel it. Just like I've left a couple of bones there, so just take them off. You always feel the bones. You've got clean hands, you just put your hands all over the fish anyway, so just feel for any bones. Benny, can you open a few bags? Someone open a few bags for me. Vacuum sealers are awesome, they're the best thing. I've just got a cheap $100 one, and I've actually got nearly 4 years out of it. I got told it lasted a year, but it's doing alright. I highly recommend them. Yeah, not yet, exactly, not using it enough. Especially when you're starting, don't rush it. Just take your time, feel for the bones, and the more you rush, the higher chance you have of cutting yourself, and cutting through bones and wrecking fillets. Some guys like to use a mesh glove. I've never worn one, but again, when you're starting, it's probably not a bad idea. If you're left-handed, if you're right-handed. why I always cut the ribs out, because I hate doing this. Go back. Trevally, I'm going to leave the skin on. Shiny silvery fish, so mackerel and trevallies, when they're very tiny or no scales, don't try and skin it, it's too hard. Just cook it with the skin on, and if you, nothing wrong with eating the skin. If you don't want it, don't eat it. It's just far too hard to, you'll just get frustrated. And I certainly do. You can cut the bones out. I'll do the other one and put it all in one bag. There's a technique, if you do just have Ziploc bags, you can buy these things online. Poor man's vacuum seal is just a bucket of water. Drop it in the bucket of water until it's close to the top and seal it. Sorry? No, it's just normal water. Yeah. It's just to push the air out of the bag, that's all. You find there's moisture in there, you put it in the freezer, you'll get freezer burn on it eventually. That.
What's your knife?
Sorry?
What's the knife brand?
I use, it's a butcher's knife, it's an F-dip. They're not expensive, 40 bucks maybe. Sweebo make a good knife as well, as do Victorinox. They're all the same, they've all got this plasticky handle. I like the shape of this because you can, it's flexible, not that, it's not whippy. Some guys will have a short knife for filleting and then a long knife for skinning. Yeah, I like this one. Just have one knife. I went into Whitworth's and just put my initials in the back of it there. So I've been out on charter boats and, you know. I know it's mine. Sorry? Teflon knife, never seen one. No idea. I like the shape. Again, it's what I got taught with, so it's what I use. And then they're cheap, you know, they're not expensive. You can do courses to learn to sharpen a knife really well. You have to have a sharp knife. If you've got a blunt knife, you're starting bad spots hard, much harder. That's how I fillet fish. I only have 4, sorry. I got told some people might bring fish, but no one had diving today.
I did. Where'd you go dive tonight?
No, I didn't. No, I had to work. Yeah, no, these are from the weekend. Mate shot them up at Coffs Harbour and iced them. And, yeah. No, I got to work Monday to Friday. It's nice if you can go through the week. It's the best time to dive. Just a chance to get run over by a boat. Any questions or anything? Everyone's pretty sweet with that? Yeah. Cut yourselves?
Cut some fish.
Yeah, help yourselves to the fish. I don't want any. I've got plenty of fish at home.
So what was that trevally one again? Trevally was it called?
That was this one's a pennant fish. Diamond trevally. There was a second trevally in there as well that I skinned. I didn't pay attention to what it was.
Kind of like the grizzly fish, like half inches.
A little bit, yeah. If you want some fish, take a bag. There's nothing wrong with it.
Very red belt.
Yeah.
What was the bigger one?
Amberjack. And there's the wings there if anyone wants those.
Similar to kingfish taste, amberjack?
Yep, same as a kingy.
So that's the amberjack.
Smile, Benny.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, mate.
Legend.
Yeah, cheers, Al.
I won't shake your hand.
No, I gotta go find somebody to wash them.
Thanks for that.
Welcome, no worries. You learn something?
Yeah.